Okay, hey Ewans, welcome back to my channel. It's Winnie BLV, Mouth of the South. No intro, no outro, it's just this ho. Seriously, no intro. Okay, go get in your house, boo. Go get on your step. Dogs, clicky nails. Okay, I wanted to do an update on the video that I did last weekend about someone gifting me this beautiful, gorgeous luggage or Louis Vuitton handbag. You know, people use it as all sorts of things. It really is getting better, but I gave you all a lot of misinformation because I'm kind of not a researcher. I go into everything with preconceived notions and thinking of what could go wrong instead of like asking around or looking up the solution. This bag right here, and thankfully everybody told me the problems. Paula, I appreciate you. You were the first one that came through and said, hey, I know what's wrong with this bag. My friend has one and here's the deal. This being the Deauville and also the Trouville, however you say it, both of those bags are very similar. I don't believe they make this iteration of the bag anymore. I tried to search it on the actual Louis Vuitton site and didn't come up with these particular bags that look like this, but they did them in all sorts of different styles. They also did it, Marc Jacobs did the multicolor way in the black and the white for these too. So yeah, there's some really cool versions of this out there. They're starting to become vintage and people are selling them off. Here's the issue with these bags. So as you know, the lining is protected with a waxy covering or coating, which makes sense because the bag itself, now I still have charcoal packets in here, but the bag itself has big pockets on each side, which allows for, you know, aerosol cans, lotions, whatever you have, like an actual true makeup carry-on case or overnight case, or just a makeup bag itself. Like you can use it for that. A lot of people use it for bags, but you know, I think its intended use was that. So in that way, they used materials that would, at that time, what they knew they could use and would be most efficient was a waxy type lining, which then prevented spills from soaking into the bag lining and then showing up on the canvas or whatnot, ruining things, right? Because it's an expensive bag. It was back then, it still kind of is. Anything Louis Vuitton, always. But yeah, I found out that the reason that happens, that the smell and the waxy crayon smell comes up, is when people don't actually store their bags right or well in a very heated climate, like say in an attic or a garage where it's, you know, seeing temperatures of 80, 90 degrees and staying that way for a while. What happens is the glue and also the waxy material that they use, the coating, breaks away and does melt. The melting is what I was, you know, kind of stripping away at when I was showing you on the last video how I was like, oh, what's that? That is exactly what that is. So yeah, it's just from improper storing. So if you have one that doesn't smell yet, I mean, my advice on these bags is to really store them properly in a well-ventilated, cooled, and by that, I mean heated too as well. If you live in a climate that is both, you know, hot and cold, you see a lot of the seasons like we do here. Yeah, I would store that in an even temperatured room where it can stay at a nice 70 degrees all year long, well lit, well, darkened, but well heated and vented is what I'm trying to say, well cooled and heated. Y'all know what I mean. But anyway, I would do that instead of what somebody has done on this bag is they've probably forgotten about it and it's been in an attic or a garage or in an outbuilding or something like that. It's still a great bag. It's still very usable. I did take, okay, she's prone to like, I don't know if she's pacing or what, but Get up on the step. You're okay. Get in your place. No, she's not going to do it. But anyway, what I was saying was, this is a good tip. Yolanda gave me this. Landa, hey girl. She had a Speedy, which is canvas, so that's a little bit more like material and porous. But she used and I'll link it down below. It comes in a great big blue can, and I bought it from Amazon. And then Bill was like, "We could have bought this at AutoZone." I don't know things like that, but it's like a heavy odorized can of stuff that you can clean your carpet, your upholstery, you know, all sorts of things. And that's what she cleaned her bag with when it stunk, and it took the smell right out. So I went in and scrubbed all in the bag with that. But this being that coated type thing, it really didn't soak up, but it did help a lot. So I've taken the leather wafers out. I am gonna let it air out this way, so keep it, you know, maybe a little more open to kind of let it air out and let the charcoal packets do their thing. But I really think in the end, if this is a bag that I'm going to keep, I don't know yet. Y'all know how I do. I want to keep it though, because I think it's an excellent bag and it's gorgeous and it's beautiful, and I've always wanted one. So appreciating Richie Rich for also thinking of me on this bag. That was amazing. He didn't know either. None of us knew. Like, most of us don't know this. But I think I am going to get Zumoni to send me the insert for this. And I just think that that will help tremendously as far as, you know, masking maybe the odor, because what happens is that raw, like, this is the problem, like the waxing coating, even the glue that they use, this especially up here, you can kind of feel it melting away. It just feels differently than the actual inside of the bag, this part right here and this little edge. So I did clean those pretty well. They're a little more porous than the other, and that seems to be the area that is coated with that special glue or waxy coating. So I might get an insert and see if that helps knock down the smell a little bit. I won't be replacing the leather because I just think it's too costly. And then also Louis Vuitton doesn't like to, you know, take in repairs if it's ripped or torn up in any way. So I know that the leather cracking, that might be a bridge too far for them. I think they'll be more like, if I send it back for the interior, to be like, okay, well, we need to fix those handles. Beesh, I'm not paying $700 for the handles too, but it could be something that, you know, if you have this bag and you have that problem, that would be maybe a good investment if you were going to keep it for life and you still, you know, maybe it's got sentimental value to you. Maybe it was your mom's, your grandma's, your aunts, whatever, uncles, who knows. But maybe it belonged to somebody and you want to just keep it, right? Maybe you bought it brand new on a vacation and you know, very sentimental about it. If it starts doing this, it would be worth it to me, if I were you, to send it in and have them see if their repair people can, you know, take out the lining. But it's going to be hard because I really kind of think this is, it's not really, it's 2-ply down here, but this is kind of the back. They've coated it right here. So I don't know if they can. It's not beyond, like, as I say to everybody, the realm of possibility, the big realm of possibility, girl. But yeah, it is not. And it just looks so nice. The bag itself is still in beautiful shape. It has a little bit of, you know, pulling away right here from somebody just improperly storing this bag. So thank you for all of the insight on this bag and helping me out. A lot of you sent me like what I should do, what you knew was wrong with it, and you guys are totally right. It took 2 seconds when Paula told me that. I was like, oh my God, this makes perfect sense. Yeah, makes like perfect sense. I'm like, I did not even think of that. But yes, that is the Crayola crayon smell. The melted Crayola crayon smell. I don't like it, guys. I'll just tell you, I'm not a fan of it. I know some people can smell a melted crayon and be like, oh, it makes me wax. See what I did there? Nostalgic. Not me, Beesh. I'm like, ugh, I don't like it. So anyway, it's working, whatever's happening. But I don't think 100% that the smell will ever get out of this bag unless I have something professionally done from a repair place or Louis Vuitton or whatever. So there we go. That's where we are. I mean, sometimes it is what it really is, guys. Again, thank you to everybody who had input on the bag and commented, and I do appreciate it because that helps. I mean, you know, when you put stuff out there, people know. And I'm very, very happy to know, because knowledge is power and knowing is half the battle, right? When you know better, you do better. There we go. Do me a favor, guys. If you like this video and we're not, you know, you're not subscribed, we're not totally part of the family yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. You will love it if you've watched 2, 3, 4 of my videos. We are friends and family. Go ahead and hit it. Thank you so much. And remember, if y'all see my husband, girl, woohoo, don't tell him nothing. Bye. 1 second at the end of the video, she decided to go up and lay down on her step. The rest of it's like, yeah. Yeah, now she's crying. It's nowhere even close. It's like middle of the day. It's just afternoon here. It's nowhere near time for you to eat your food, but yet she cries and thinks I'm gonna feel sorry for her. I will, I'll give her a, don't say it too loud. She'll freak out. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put a video right here. I never can remember when I'm not in the purse room. Even there, I can't remember. I'm gonna put a video right here. Do me a favor, click on it and keep on watching. I'll just go ahead and carry this thing on vacation and then be like, say something, bitch.